Hi there, I'm Katrina Boss. This is a series of videos having a discussion and expanding on a lot of the topics that I cover in my book, What If You Could Skip the Cancer? Now, this book is my story from 20 years ago now, where I was sick with breast cancer. The women in my family had all passed to it, but it isn't really a book about cancer. It's a book about really the spiritual journey from just trying to do everything right to listening within and having that spiritual connection inside that we really trust, that we trust that guidance. And it's easy to say. We talk about this all the time. We talk about following our intuition, listening inside. But it's harder than that because we have people in our lives and we have things that we want to continue with. And change can change all that. And so we tend not to change. And we just continue in the same patterns. So this was my story. This was my journey because I tend to be a people pleaser. I want to keep the peace. I want everyone to be happy. And I'm quite sure I'll be like that for the rest of my life. But I also don't want to be sick. I want to be healthy and I want to be happy and I actually want to live my life. So this was really the beginning of my journey. And it began with, a guru, a man. He hates being called a guru. But a man appearing in my life who had, well, truthfully, he was electrocuted. He was carrying an extension ladder, hit a hydro wire. He had a miracle happen to him basically in the recovery process. And he knew things. And when he came across me and our path, actually, he helped us transition our farm to organic. We were dairy farmers then. And that's how I met him. And he was there just at the right time to help me kind of unravel this need to help, this need to make everyone happy. And really, instead of me being happy. And I think that was really it wasn't really the big deal. The real big deal was actually listening within, really trusting what I believe God to be. And if you don't like the word God, I totally understand. Just replace it with whatever you believe is beyond these muscles and bones. But that was really my journey, was taking that, developing that faith or that belief that I really could trust it in every day. And I had a miraculous healing. And truthfully, my life has been full of miracles ever since. This book first came out in 2009. It's now out in a second edition, which is basically exactly the same except the bio's changed. And it's an ebook and audiobook and all that now. But a lot of people are discovering it now, kind of for the first time. It's 2018 right now, and I think we're different than we were 10 years or 20 years ago. So this series is discussions that I've had with people since and ideas that kind of expand. It's a small book. It's an easy read, but there's a lot there to talk about. So I hope you join me for some happy discussions. Right now I have a beautiful fire with me, so we'll have a little fireside chat. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon.